The second of our GFIRST LEP initiatives that goes across the whole of the county is, of course, the Growth Hub.
Many of you will have already been to the Growth Hub and will have seen firsthand what a fantastic space it is at our first facility. And importantly, though, it's not just about the space.
Getting really great quality advice and support for our existing businesses, for our future business leaders, and for our young people is absolutely vital if we're going to continue to grow the county. The Growth Hub launched last October, and many of you will have joined us for the party we had to launch it. And if you've not been yet, then you really must come along and see the facility.
Polly Barnfield of Maybe. You've been one of the early users of the Growth Hub service. What difference has it made to your business?
Well, a startup is an exciting journey, and one thing you can guarantee is that you've got far too many things to do, not enough resource or time to do it. And going through the doors of the Growth Hub has meant that I have discovered probably more things I didn't know I needed to do, but also resources that I didn't think I'd get. And I think there are sort of 5 things that the Growth Hub has delivered for us, which is that we've worked with students in the university to create a great brand, and that's been good for us and good for them. We have, importantly, before we even started, run focus groups with our target demographic about our product. So before we take on more investor money, we make sure that what we're building is something that the world wants. We have global ambitions, but you've got to start small, and we started with our target market. So focus groups, brand. We then done a white paper working with Gloucester and with Nottingham University, but again, that wouldn't have happened without working with the Growth Hub. And going forward, the Growth Hub has enabled us to create a VP of Innovation program with the students to help ensure that the product we build works for our target market. I don't think 6 months ago I'd have any thought of getting that far, and the Growth Hub has made that happen. So it's been a fantastic leg up for a startup with global ambitions.
Thank you, Polly.
Pleasure.
And here's a very important person in the Growth Hub. Couldn't have happened without you, as they say. Laura Crabb, Business Development Director of the University of Gloucestershire. You're in charge of making sure the Growth Hub is a success. Another question submitted by some of our delegates was, what's been happening during those first few months?
Since we opened the doors, we've welcomed over 3,500 people through the doors of the Growth Hub, so many more than we were expecting. And that means that we've been able to deliver over 1,700 direct business support interventions. As you know, we're particularly passionate about high growth businesses, so finding and supporting businesses that have got high growth ambition, high growth potential. We've already got 120 that have qualified for a full growth plan, a business guide that then works with them for a year to make sure that that growth plan is delivered.
And tell us about the broad partnership that you've got in place to make it all work.
Well, as you know, Growth Hub's delivered as a partnership between GFIRST LEP and the University of Gloucestershire, in particular the university's business school. But we've also now identified over 180 provider partners. So these are mostly local, professional specialists that work with us to deliver the Growth Hub service, but also some of the national agencies like UK Trade and Investment, MAS and Innovate UK, who are now helping us to deliver the Growth Hub offer. One of the things that means we can do is deliver a really diverse range of masterclasses and advice clinics. So we've now got lots of local business leaders coming into the hub, developing their skills in a diverse range of topics, from getting your business online to taking your product out to export.
What next?
There's so much more we can do. So we've gathered quite a bit of data so far about what businesses need. It's nothing surprising. We're delivering lots of help with strategy, finance, HR, marketing. But one of the really important roles that the Growth Hub must play is to close the gaps. So where provision doesn't already exist, and we don't have a partner we can work with, we'll develop it ourselves. That's one of the benefits of working with a knowledge-intensive university. So we're now developing a number of new services for business. We've already launched our Navigator service and an online diagnostic for digital capability, and there are many more to come. So looking forwards, we'll be launching new products and services through the autumn. One particular area we're focusing on is access to finance. We get so many requests for grants and funding, particularly for early stage businesses. So we've been working with the Regional Growth Fund, and we've just recently secured £3 million, which means that we can now deliver seed capital grants to early stage entrepreneurs, which helps them to create jobs, but it also delivers our overall ambition that I know we share, which is about growing the Gloucestershire economy.
Thank you very much, Laura. Now, the Growth Deal provides us with 3 additional and important funding streams for the Growth Hub.
£2 million worth of investment in our further education colleges that will upgrade and improve facilities to deliver science, technology, engineering and maths.
£5 million, which will expand and upgrade the Growth Hub itself, ensuring we continue to have the best possible business support and advice available to businesses in Gloucestershire to make sure that we can compete on that national stage.
And another £5 million will be invested in ensuring that the Growth Hub concept is available right across Gloucestershire to all businesses wherever they're based, and in particular to those high growth businesses we're all keen to see grow here. You'll hear a lot more about our plans for this in the future.